Let's see if we can't do something about my boredom.
Sorry, I was trying to do cool moves while y'all came back to the video. You know, I wanted to show you all the best moves. If only I knew how to do them. I'm trying to do a major gainer. I haven't played this in like a week. And it shows. It shows I've become soft. Ooh, in these times of peace. There we go. Alright, we need to close this game out, son. I feel like there's not much left. I'm just sort of stumbling right here at the end, so let's believe in ourselves. Son, the professional outfit served us well the last episode. A lot of y'all seem to also enjoy it, son, which means we can all be good friends. That y'all are men of culture as well, I see. But we got to give the Dragon Goat Lady a chance to air out, son. Her mofu thighs. So we'll go back to the basics. And tell you what, just because we earned that shit, the one sleeve, you can't actually just have the sleeve without the thigh highs. That's interesting. They're intrinsically linked to each other. She knows. See, she blinked right there at the end. It's all the justification I need for my fan fictions, boys. Okay. Okay. So let's get our bearings of this place again. What exactly are we doing? Okay, this leads back out there to where all those little goat fellers are standing around. If I went out there dressed like this, I might get some more answers. Son. Might be given the time of day. So if I recall, at the end of the last episode, we went up here on the stage. Here we are on the road again. Here we are up on the stage. Here I go, jump kicking the walls again. Here I go, purple funk. I did a really bad job because what I should have done is the wall glide is the right trigger. I'm learning in real time how to play this game again. I promise. I promise. Yes, he's done it, lads and lasses. Can't forget the lasses. Okay, what's up here? Secret hole that you didn't think I knew about, son. I'm always privy to your secret holes, but I don't know if we can do anything with that one. Even if we bounced our way up there to the truth. The bouncy truth. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, we gave it a good try. Let us stand once again in resplendent pose as we gather ourselves for the journey ahead. Loins officially girded, baby. Alright. Let's take us a saucy saunter down here. What's this little stool I get to sit on? Is that really the point of this hallway? Because I'll support that, son. As always, sitting with her back against the wall. Uh-oh! You didn't realize I had the secretest camera angles. Boys, we ain't got 10 minutes into this episode, and already I've made it so terrible for y'all. Look! The heat of battle. All of our friends are here. The little egg folk, the maid, Zeus Chan's finger. Alright, the maid. You think you've got it made, huh? I can't adjust the camera when I'm holding a charge like this because my thumb is on the attack button, so I can't direct my anger correctly. See, I'm trying to explain why I'm not bad at the game. Give me a moment in here to collect myself and perhaps treat myself to a dong. Get me some cinnamon twist and a Baja Blast, boys. I'm treating myself. Zeus Chan, you're a fucking mess with your finger. Never once has it been justified for you to point that at somebody and shoot lightning balls. I was going to say, these little fellers ain't hurting nobody, but then John Philip Sousaphone showed up and ruined it for everybody. Corn shall no longer be blown through this horn. So saith the Dragon Goat Lady. Alright, what do y'all keep up here that I'm not supposed to know about, huh? I'm going to do a major gainer up there and everyone's going to think it's fucking amazing. If I could remember how to do it. Well, first of all, you can't be here watching me and judging me. I can't perform when somebody's watching me. I'm like Kale in Mystery Men. Hot damn! Everybody feel free to stand up and clap. Okay, now that we're up here, look at this secret we discovered. A kick, a kick, a kick, a kick. I did a really, really good job. Did a fantastic job of wall kicks. Ooh, 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 ooh. Just like that. Look at this Half-Life 2 physics puzzle, boys. I need a hovercraft so I can fight a helicopter. You want me to, like, ramp off of this? What's this secret world building I've discovered in the corner? The corner of the world where the best building occurs. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe I'm just like a crazy person. What do you think, Dragon Goat Lady? She's like, you don't really want my opinion. Just whatever you think I'm thinking about you in your head, just pretend that's right. Okay, can I get up there? Of course I can. I believe in myself and the heart of the Dragon Goat Lady. Gaia, the fierce thigh highs. Oh no, I see my faith wavered right there at the end with my ridiculous... Okay, if I'd have done it different, I'd be up there right now, son. Having the best time. Eating a moon pie, drinking an RC cola. You think the Dragon Goat Lady don't enjoy a Royal Crown Cola? Okay, we fucked it up again, son. And of course she loves cheer wine, idiot. Tahitian treat? I guarantee she'd enjoy it. Ooh. Please, your hands, your grabby hands. You know none of this is going to be necessary, but I'm having the best time trying to bounce my way to a better me. You don't understand the sequence breaks that are occurring, voice. It's that last kick at the end. She just refuses to be near the wall. No, it was so grabbable. Your hands. Your grabby goat hands. Okay, I'll stop. I won't keep putting y'all through this. Let's advance the way the game developer wanted. What's this secret you think I didn't know about? Pop! So secret that it doesn't even have anything there. That's the secret. The human condition, the Dragon Goat Lady condition laid bare. Okay. I had to use my left thumb to move the stick while I held the charge, but it was worth it. I take a lot of artistic liberties with this playthrough, son. Dutch angles and all that. Okay, you think I can't get over there? Is that what you think? Is that what you think, game developer? Your reverse psychology is working wonders. A kick, a kick, a kick, a kick. I had prayed to God there was something grabbable and that her hands had become grabby. What am I even trying to accomplish if I'd even do this? The wall has funk. Yeah, I don't think I can actually get up there. I don't know. Maybe. Is this a big beatable wall? Nope, of course not. So does this have something to do with that ramp thing over there that I was joking about? Hoop! I did the major gainer, but in the wrong direction. Hoop! Okay, nope. Can't be like that. Nope, not like that either. Ha! Ha! You know that's the best way to get up there. Yeah! The Dragon Goat Lady doesn't even have stairs in her house. Why would she? The armless slasher shows up and he's like, God fucking damn it. Thought it was bad enough when they had ladders. Like, this is the first speaking appearance of the armless slasher in the Tenfey video. It's like the first time the Poop Smith talks, son. You cried about the faint. The Tenfey historians are like, my God, write that down. Write that down! Okay, I was thinking maybe wall gliding could have something to do with this. It feels a bit wall. Can I just, like, jump on this and then jump up there? It's a bit anticlimactic. This thing has a reason for being here. Okay. Who? I just did that for fun. Who? Like, why set up this obvious looking thing if it's not the thing? The thing! Never have I been the talking lab from that episode of Dexter's Lab so much as in this playthrough. This one's a Dragon Goat Lady! Everyone's seen that Dexter's Lab while watching this, so that's why I'm so free to make all these weird references to it. And all of y'all are free to not politely nod. Okay, let's go somewhere else then. I've learned in Metroidvania, sometimes you just gotta leave. Sit down and think about how we handled that last round. Okay, now that we've become re-emboldened, this can't be right. I can't be... There's something super obvious that I'm missing. Some intrinsic aspect. Yeah, because if I'm not going to go back across this shit, am I? What was back over here? I should have started with a power launch jump or whatever the hell you call this move. Yeah, that's I somehow recovered. Gliding along the walls. Oh, okay. So easy, so easy. And even a mite bit cheesy. Okay, let's see what's on the other side over there. Well, cast our Dragon Goat ladies on the other side. And where I looked, there was one set of hoof prints. Because that's where the Dragon Goat lady carried me. Oh. Didn't know I was going to be powerful when I got here, did you? Game developer coon. More secret holes for me to notice. What's all this down here? What's all this down here? Peeping through with an overhead view. Because a Dragon Goat lady's got to do what a Dragon Goat lady's got to do. This is a Zelda. If I'd have landed right in the middle right there, it'd have been perfect. A clippable moment, I believe you kids call it. Cut that moment out the video and hang it on your fridge. Let's see. Interesting. The vines. The vines. The TikToks. The 5-second films. Okay. Well, this is real simple and clean. I see a lever. I saw her face. Then I saw a lever. It's just... As long as it's just kind of describing what happened. A shortcut to where? A secret room that y'all made up that's part library? Where's the Bells of Hay to flop over in, son? How's a cool tiger man supposed to take a nap here with a book over his face? Son, I don't care for it. Okay, this seems to be some sort of one-way shortcut almost. Always be checking for nooks and crannies, son. And checking Nook's cranny to see if he's gotten any cool furniture in. Or in the older versions, if he's finally selling a fucking tool you've needed for a week. Pop! I'm glad we're finally getting to bust some of the things. That was a fast elevator. Just saying. This room is interesting. This room reminds me of the Dongo's Cavern in Ocarina of Time. Those rooms where you have to like shoot the thing with a slingshot. And if you're sequence breaking, you have to do these ridiculous platform jumps, which I have done. You know, I wasn't recording it at a time. You're like, Uncle Tenfey, really? You're good at the game when you're not recording. Well, I mean, I generally play video games better when you all aren't watching me and judging me. We have to get through the cheese room. I get Super Mario 64 Metal Cap Cavern vibes from this room. I hope y'all get the same. Who? Eat? Up? Okay, what could be the power-up that we've been missing this whole time, son, that we knew we needed to have? Okay, we're going to do... Okay, we can just do a regular backflip into it. Backflip to a better Dragon Goat lady. Let's get a real dynamic camera angle, son. Thumbnail potential, son. She's summoning that Genki Dama I was talking about earlier, son. No, what the hell happened? I didn't... The game got tired. And before I could even hit the button to backflip, it just gave me the power. Her hitbox of her ass and hips must extend back further when you crouch, son. This is some of the soul speedrun tech I've discovered. Oh, I also got this power. Hold attack until your weapon is ready. Release to fire. Exchanges your charge attack with a distant projectile if you have power available. Okay. So we can burn meter to shoot a fireball? Boys, don't tell Balrog. Don't tell Balrog. Look at this mountain of cheese. We're going to end up like those two mice in that old Looney Tunes or Merry Melodies. I'm not sure. Where they get tired of cheese and they try to get the cat to eat them. And the cat's like, why are these mice trying to get me to eat them? They be pies and mice. And then he tries to get the dog to like clobber him. And the dog's like, why would the cat want me to beat the shit? Did I lock myself in a room talking about old Looney Tunes? Okay. Well, what the hell is this? Oh, I have to demonstrate that I know what a fireball is. Oh no, but too much power to get tired, y'all. These other fighters is dragon goat ladies with fireballs. Okay, it's hard to aim. I like that it doesn't drain the meter unless you hit something. That's a good idea. Good job, game developer Coon. All right. Or are we going to have to do some kind of ranged combat at some point? This still doesn't advance us through the game's rich plot. Does anyone remember how the hell we got in here? Does anyone remember this fucking place? Oh, that's right. Oh, I got to shoot another fireball. Once again, Balrog. You want me to go into first person, don't you, game developer? I won't do it. I won't sacrifice my principles, son. See, if we just put the thing right here, we've got a natural sights we could use to line her up. Ooh. Okay, well, you got to calibrate your mofu thighs. I really should have looked up the Japanese word for thighs in between episodes so we could be properly mofu. I like to think y'all that aren't privy to any weeblish and don't know what mofu means can pick up on the context clues, son. Okay, now that we can shoot a projectile, it's like a gust of wind, this projectile. Ooh. Ooh. Can you do like in midair? You can. It's like a sonic boom. So we're going to charge a flash kick. Okay, so now... what's over here? Is this back to this region here? Yeah, didn't we like fall down a hole? We can never escape. It's like in the Super Mario World comic from Nintendo Power. They like fell through a pipe that was like way up in the sky. And they're like, well, we can't get back up to that. But then Toad uses a cape feather. Oh, I know what I'm doing now. We can stop being nostalgic. Okay. I believe I found my copy of that during my nostalgic storage shed adventure. That's a fun thing for you kids, right? All right, let's line this shit up, son. Pop! No, I failed. I failed you, Dragon Goat Lady. She's like lanes at a bit of a saucy angle. So you got to keep that in mind, son. Ha! Alright, she's a little extra saucy now, son. Extra saucy taste. Don't tell me that didn't hit. That was my punishment. Maybe I could shoot it from up here. Oh, I'm not up here. Would it be easier? We'd probably be too high. I refuse to do this the way the game developer wants, son, and I know that y'all would be disappointed in me if I did. Oh, that's perfect. No, come on. I was about to say, that thing was lined up perfectly with the crack of her ass, son. Don't tell me that I didn't land that shit. Secret doors, huh? Think I don't know about them. It was Red Herring that put those secret doors there. Okay. Oh, don't forget we could just do that. I always forget I got wall glides. Huh. Are you trying to tell me this is thumbnail potential? They knew. The developer knew. The thumbnail ability of this little section right here. We got to get plenty of angles and shots. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I've never felt quite so Austin Powers-y as I did during this playthrough, son. Oh, she just kind of teleports off the stool. Also, I assume she'll only set that one way. She's a dedicated one-way dragon gal. Interesting. What is in that cage? I guess we'll find out. Oh, it's one of them knight armor suits. So these things, it's like, this is like a trap Patches would trigger. Like in the catacombs of Dark Souls 1. To force us into the funk. I was wondering if you got that. Okay, so now you want me to fire a blast and jump before the thing. I know what the hell's happening. Okay, let's see. Yeah, right there. Right at the tip. I was so confident. Oh no, I thought for sure she would grab it. I was double confident. Okay, it's fine. I've got big health, which means I can make lots of mistakes, baby. See, the problem is you can't, like, fine tune her. Oh. Really? They're going that far to the left where, like, slice it. Okay, that's going to connect. It was supposed to connect. I believed in it. Okay, well, at least we landed it that time. Oh. I was about to say, if that one lands, it's a travesty. Ah, look at that going right fucking for it, boys. Okay, that one is definitely going to connect. No, it's not, because they're too fucking high up in the air. Fuck you! I just jumped it anyway. Idiot. Baka game designer Ken. I still haven't looked up the person's name. And I'm very ashamed of that. If you ever do watch this game developer, just know that I respect you greatly. The more I make up as weird fan fiction of a game developer being my direct rival in my head, is the more I like them, son. That's the nature of the Tenfey channel. This is an interesting hitbox. I don't think we've ever been outside in the Twilight Theater so far, have we? I wish there was a pole for me to stand on. Damn, wouldn't I be resplendent. So do you want me to go back? Because there's nothing over here. I don't know if you've noticed, game developer, but you didn't put anything over here. You didn't even hide anything around the wall. Even though you know I would check. I'm going to. No, I thought maybe I could, like, yeah. And then, oh God, was there actually something up there? We have enough health that I think we could look again. Okay, if we do it correctly. Okay, do this, do this, and do this. Oh no, we can't fit in those. They're just for flavor. They're just for flavor. They're like the bay leaf. Okay, well, what's over there that you want me to care about all of a sudden? Yeah. Okay, and... oh. So, if we hit this lever, doesn't it, like, reset them? Oh. You're like Death Funk. I've seen Death Funk before. I've fallen in Death Funk before. You ain't gonna get me with the old fake Death Funk. Don't fake the death on a nasty funk. Am I saying that right? I'm genuinely curious as to what the hell is going on. Hey, buddy. Enjoy the view. Shit, Lord, you don't deserve it. They specifically put a thing there to stop me from, I assume, shooting a projectile. Oh! I didn't. Did you see that? I didn't notice that. You're like, yeah, I wonder why, Uncle Tenfey. I wonder where your eyes were. The Chief. God almighty, the Chief. Now I got to do this again, angrily. Wait, the funk through the fence. Through the fence funk is a fault. I'm telling you, son. Well, now I've got to try to recover this nightmare. Yeah, it was so easy. Now, why? You have to put this thing there. It's fucking killing me. Oh, you want me to shoot across the air, do you? Uh-huh. Line her up, boys. Line her up. Pop. Oh, it was so close. So close, Dragon Goat Lady. We're in the absolute territory of the Dragon Goat Lady, son. Oh. Our AT field is at max. Hell yeah, boys. Neon Genesis Goat Lady Galleon. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Oh, there are poles. We can assume the pole position. Can't stand on top of them. They're not real poles. The no true polesman fallacy. We're just kind of above an abyss, like Silent Hill. Okay, yeah, of course I can make this jump. I told you I could make it. I don't know why you kids are always... Here we go. Right in the corner. Oh my God, the thumbnail. The thumbnail. We became so powerful, overwhelmed by the power of the thumbnail that will be generated, son. It makes me want to try some different camera angles too, because yeah, god damn, the camera fucking eats her up. You're like, the camera is being controlled by a human. I'm like, really? He must have good taste. Ooh. Ooh, he must know what he likes. Okay, enough of this. I can't. No, I landed here. Which means if I fade out, it's going to put me back right there, isn't it? I deserve it. This is my penance I pay for getting too fucking indulgent. I accept it. Game developer king. Okay. I have no meter. I can't shoot. Oh, I can. It just probably won't do damage, I assume. It's just for hitting buttons. That's good. Just for hitting buttons. Pop. Okay, we learned from our mistakes, our hubris and such. But god damn it, we're going to have the best thumbnail. I'm telling you. It'll all be worth it. No, come on. At least, dear God, don't touch a lower platform. Okay, we're doing it and doing it and doing it decent. No, come on. No, please, sweetheart. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I had to notice how photogenic you are. Alright. I think we got all the good camera angles we could have hoped for this thumbnail. I learned nothing, by the way. I learned nothing from the trial I was recently put through. I regret it. Nothing either. Okay, here we go. Think of how upsetting it would be for you kids if I didn't get so self-indulgent in this playthrough. You'd be like, wow, something's wrong with Uncle Tenfey. Okay, we can get up here. Easy. And kick, and kick, and kick, and kick, and backflip. I thought for sure that was something up there to grab. I was so confident. Because where else the hell do we want me to go? Game developer? Just making shit up at this point, aren't you? Just dragging shit into the level creator. And just calling it a day. Okay, come the fuck on. I mean, where did it... Once again, is there some obvious... Okay, am I just supposed to do this? Of course you are, idiot. Of course you are. I appreciate you all tolerating me. Why? The major gainer right now. Damn, my insolence. So punished. Punished Tenfey. Okay. We did it. Somehow we learned. And we opened a door. Wow. Yeah, we achieved a lot. I guess that got us out of getting this power-up area, right? Isn't that the whole point of what we just went through? Whatever. Where's Crystal? She needs a nice open palm slap. Not to her face, my God. What the hell's wrong with you kids? This room is... What is this little bit of world building over here? It's a nice fun room to get through. I feel like we've been in this room. We came from a different angle. Stacking up tables on the table, son. Somebody was sweeping. Okay. I remember this room. The heat of battle. We do need meter. This ain't my first time dancing with the flame-headed maid in the pale moonlight. Yeah, you spinning. You're winning, sweet cheeks. She knows so many advanced techniques, son. We have to extract maximum meter from her. Okay, we've become powerful. John Philip Sousaphone talked shit and got hit. Let's get rid of Zeus Chan's finger, because he loves to waggle that shit at me, and I don't deserve it. I've been doing a good job. You kids have been having a good time watching me. I like to pretend. Okay. Quick dong. Then that lady's got some meter that she owes us. Oh, she's a meter maid. I just made that reference. Don't get mad about being called a meter maid, son. Nobody's got to do that job. Even if you do know advanced Street Fighter moves, son. You think if Judy Hopps, the first day she became a cop at Zootopia Police Department, if she'd have shown that chief water buffalo guy that she could do like a flash kick or a sonic boom, if he still wouldn't have been like, okay, you're still going to be a meter maid. All it would take is like some kind of Jaguar or Rhino man to get mad at you and you'd be obliterated. So, I know you think Dex is greater than strength, but in Zootopia, son, everybody does a giant daddy. What is this analogy that's gotten away from me? Okay, we're up here, and that's a good thing. Okay, we're above that room. See, I knew I'd seen that room in the past in my brain palace. Okay, we almost clipped through the wall and shattered the illusion of the world. I know we've been up here and run about these spaces before. Have we figured out what our like overall objective is in this place? Okay, we're back down to here. Fun and neat. Obviously, there's a lever somewhere that opens this damn cage. None of the little goat fellers out front were very helpful. None of them were like, oh dear, remember that lever that opens the cage thing? I saw that once. Yeah, it was over there. To the left. A little bit. Okay, this leads back to the little I will kill again feller. I don't see any reason to interact with him. I see no reason. So obviously, there's something over here that we're very clearly missing. We gained the power to shoot a sonic boom. We can't do it one hand like Charlie. Well, technically we are doing it one-handed like Charlie, or Mash, I think is his name in the Japanese. I know that's Sabin's name in the original Final Fantasy VI before it got all baked up, before they gaijined the shit out of it and changed its name to Sabin. Okay, so there is something up there. Oh yeah, I forgot. We've got to be cool. Cool guys. Cool dragon goat gals. Okay. Okay. I'm remembering how to play the game. Get the hell off of me. Okay. Why am I so bad at this most of the time? Okay, fine, you kids. I see you all pulling up your phones and being like, yeah, that's great, Tenfey, uh-huh. Yeah. That's, poggers. Yeah, there you go. Even I know you're being condescending. Using such an antiquated term. Alright. This is super fucking obvious. You just have to do this. It's so obvious I want you kids to discover it. So I'm going to keep messing up. And you all pretend that it's y'all messing up. And then I'm real cool. Do this, do this, do this, glide, and you're up here. See? I'm glad you kids could learn something. I've just adopted a very Daffy Duck, arrogant persona that I don't care for. Even japingly. Look at all these discoveries I'm making. Zeus-chan, how the hell your fucking fingers see me from here? I'm gonna knock that shit back at you. Swing the bat, Dragon Goat Lady Coon. It's always, he knows the perfect angle to shoot you from because he knows when you reflect his lightning balls, they're always going to go slightly over him. That's why he's pointing up. We finally learned the lore of Zeus-chan's finger. Not quite enough height. Okay, if we do a power jump. Pow, pow, power jump. Yes, sir. Rebob. Oh, Zeus-chan's finger. What's this? If you shoot me up here. Now he's going to pretend he doesn't notice me. Because he knows. Pop. Oh, I forgot I shoot a beam. I was like, what the hell was that noise? Is that me? Is that my beam noise? Your beam noise always sounds different to yourself. It's like how when I hear my voice when I'm editing these videos, I'm like, who is this asshole? Who is this undignified, uncouth fella? Okay, Zeus Chan's finger. I get you. I get you. All we ever do is unlock shortcuts back to here. Oh, and also the key. Good for me! I got the key. I got the golden key. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. That means we're done with the Twilight Theater. Pop. I'd like to think the doors to the little feller area are now open. Does anyone remember how to get back to the little feller area? This is where that guy was that proclaimed he'd kill again, so we came from that way. Let's pop in there and see how he's doing again these days. You feeling all right, buddy? Huh, even with my change of attire, it wasn't good enough for him, son. You don't deserve any of that fan art that depicts you and the Dragon Goat Lady interacting that I've seen. While doing research on the internet, of course, you know, it's all up and up. Okay, this is the most convoluted way to get back to the little feller region, but as always, I'm just having such a good fucking time doing it. Oh, this leads all the way back into here. Maybe that wasn't right. Maybe I shouldn't ought have done that. Let's try one more time to do this the way they want you to. So you schwa over here, do a little bit of wall gliding. A kick. Okay, yeah, it's fuck that. Fuck that. I know how to get around. This ain't my first tussle with the Dragon Goat Lady and 3D movement, as we like to call it. Oh yeah. Polygonal space. Just saying. Okay, so where were they actually at? Off of one of these antechambers, I'd imagine. Okay, you led down there where we got the sonic boom power up. Must be back here. Must be back here. And then across the way. Huh. You'd almost think I had no fucking idea where I'm going. You know, I heard the developer is adding a map to the game, but I figured we should finish this playthrough beforehand so we get the raw experience. Oh yeah, this room again. Fun. Fun challenge rooms. Fun challenge rooms. It's fun and it's a challenge, and we did it. That puts us back out here. I remember going through here at one point. Somehow he landed it. You led out here to this. This leads to the underbelly. Oh yeah, there's that key in the underbelly. We still haven't figured out. We got the ability to shoot a projectile, the lever in the underbelly. Oh god. I had a moment in real time. I had a Gregory House moment where Wilson said something completely unrelated, and it gave me a brain blast. Okay, what was the best way to get back down to the depths, the dank depths? I believe was through here, wasn't it? Okay, that leads back to the entrance area. Well, we actually know what the hell to do with these now. Pop. Oh, I say that. Wait, why the hell you gonna put me all the way fucking back here? Come on. Come on now. Maybe that's in case they're worried you'll lose your Dream Breaker and you don't have the upgrade that lights the areas like we do. I still haven't watched any speedruns of this game, but I have seen that the like any percent is like less than 20 minutes. So I wonder what kind of crazy shit you got to be able to do. Because I assume a ton of these items are optional, just like in Super Metroid. Oh, this room? Yeah, I know all about this room. You just do You just do one of these into this, into this, into this, into a corner, apparently. I learned a lot. Oh, this is just where we got a power-up previously. Oh. No, why the hell? I ruined everything. Okay, this is actually fine. So we want to go down the left side up here. I'm vaguely getting recollections of this shit. The important thing is we're all still having a fantastic time. The fantastic time of Pseudoregalia. See, I didn't accidentally do a backflip and a jump wall kick. I was dodging that stalactite. Remember, you can always remember that it's a stalactite when they're on the ceiling because they have to hold on real tight. Like a tiger. Okay. Now we got to remember exactly how to get to where that... Is that another row of those guys that I didn't notice before? Oh well, we can actually go the way they intended now. Okay. I'm remembering this, where we raised this platform. I assume we did everything up here, right? Yeah, there's that. There's a bunch of John Phillips sousaphones down there. Okay, you want to fight. Yeah, let's just fall to the bottom. We know we're headed for the dank depths. And around one of these was some boards you could slide under. I don't think I'm going the right way, but we're still having fun. Zeus Chan's finger. Okay, I remember this room because we had to fight that dude. Armored sword dude, they called him. It doubled as an occupant. Okay, there's these real fast things that shoot across the room. You run through here. There's this diagonal platform. Chwa. Music is getting real jazzy. I just made my way back to here. I'm a fool. Okay, yeah, we gotta fall down here. Try not to say anything bad about Elden Ring. And copy-pasted mine dungeons. Oh god, my nose itched. It's the ghost of Miyazaki. Miyazaki's the opposite. It's that thing in you see in Japan in the animes and such, where when you talk about somebody, it always has to cut to them and they sneeze. And then somebody standing next to them asks them if they're getting a cold. If you shit talk Hidetaka Miyazaki's games, then wherever you are, your nose starts itching. And you start sneezing. Is this in any way getting us back to that room? I really can't remember. Okay, this is the bubble room where you get up here. And what was down there? Okay, okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Pop that boy. No, I got to do better job than that. No, okay, come on. Come on, plan this shit better. Pop, pop. Watching Dragon Goat Ladies drop. Okay, we can't be doing that. Pop, pop, pop. Okay. The old pop, pop, pop. Ooh, ooh. Schwa. Ooh. None of these are going to be stand-onable. We're just going to have to watch her elegantly. Okay, well, I see this is just leading to what I presume to be an optional power-up, but still having a good time. Schwa. I should have not had such overconfidence in my schwa. Damn it. I got schwa vision. It's like tunnel vision. Okay. Come on, I probably should have done my camera angle better. I was trying to be too cinematic, too avant-garde. My vision, my artistic vision of the Dragon Goat Lady. The dream of a Dragon Goat Lady interrupted by the flight of a bee near a pomegranate. That's a piece of fan art. I'll have to commission someday. A fine painting of that Salvador Dali painting of the lady getting woken up by the tigers erupting out of fishes' mouths, shooting a bayonet out, representing a bee sting. Only, you know, instead of Dali's muse, it's the Dragon Goat Lady. Okay, he's done it. I didn't bother getting mad at my last Dank because I understood why it happened. Because I was being too indulgent. Thinking about combining my favorite Salvador Dali with my favorite of the year 2023 releases. Video game lady. Okay, what's the best way to actually do this? It's just schwa over here and do this. I'm sure you kids were screaming it. Okay, there is a path forward. But tell me, Dragon Goat Lady, what did we gain? Oh. We just got more marital prowess. Our marital prowess with the Dragon Goat Lady went up. Oh, where could this lead back to? Mysterious holes to plunge down. Oh, we're right back to here. Cool. Well, I didn't even notice that. That's neat. I mean, I'm mad that we haven't advanced our cause, but... Okay, what was way over there again? I had the greatest time getting over that simple ledge. I see how you know it's a good movement system. When you can have too many fucking actions. You have too many choices. Paralyzed by choice, I know that feeling. When you're looking at all your video games. With your eyes. Okay, once again, I think I did that last time I came through here. Okay, this is vaguely familiar. Yeah, this fucking thing. This fucking thing. It's the this fucking thing room, is what they called it when the developer was making the game. It's like, you know, it's that room with the this fucking thing in it. No, that's the that fucking thing room. My God. Wonder how much more YouTube would promote Tenfey videos if I didn't unnecessarily swear so much. Probably lose a lot of flavor. Okay, there's a save crystal down here. I almost fell in the OSHA gap yet again. Okay, cool. We're getting closer to that thing that I remembered. Okay, this room is real recallable. I believe I was finishing up a Tenfeyism in regards to Khan and King of the Hill losing his job that one time. My strange memory is telling me. Okay, this just led back to here. I'm not mad. I promise. I'm not mad. Could never be mad at a video game like this one. Alright, what was down here again? Shit. A Shin Megami Tensei monster. How you doing, buddy? I ain't seen one of you in a while. Which arcana do you represent? Well, I did everything wrong. That was my lesson of humility. Yeah. Do we have to have that, feller come gliding through here? We came into this room from the other direction originally. I know that much. I can recall at least that much. Yes, sir. Ah, there we go. Some nice hay to flop into. Just saying. Just saying. Nooks and crannies for days, boys. When you hang out with the Dragon Goat Lady and go spelunking, son, there's no end to the nooks and crannies. Okay, this takes us back to this room. From down here, we can actually approach this puzzle from the other side. We never actually did it. Plus, we get to stand in magnificent repose. We're nothing but rewarded. Have we learned yet why they would want us to schwa out of this bubble, though? Is there something hidden that I don't know about? Double hidden. Glide. And glide. And glide. And glide. Well, it felt like we were doing something cool, but we didn't really accomplish anything. All the way back here once again. What the hell? What the hell? Schwa. Unfortunately, we can't do a cool schwa jump from a standing pose. Now, remember we extended some kind of little bridge. We also activated a shortcut right here. What did that lead to? What did that lead to? He wondered aloud. He regurgitated. Okay, this is somewhat familiar room. Okay, I recall. I recall. The anticipation is palpable. I remember this little hole right here. I recall this room, and you don't actually have to go up this way, but it's real cool if you do. And because it has a backflip in it, the Dragon Goat Lady thinks it's real cool too. Even when they're not necessary. And we did it! Aha! Not even close, baby! Is Donkey going to do a video on this game? I hope not. I hope not. Okay, boys, I think we can line this one up real easy, son. We could fill her entire absolute territory with the visage of the Switch. How did he do it? Please hit. Damn it. No, it did. I hear it. Victory. Do your worst. I've already won. Even if I am defeated, I still got to use the Dragon Goat Lady's thighs as a sight. Mofu Mofu thighs give me sight beyond sight. Keys for me! Yeah! And I reset back to the beginning of the room. Speedrun tech, boys. Now, how many keys? So, what's left? There's one in the keep, I believe it said. Oh, God, we got to run our ass all the way back out of here. I can't even possibly remember the shortest way out of here. We've been running around so long. Yeah, this just leads right back around to this room, doesn't it? It's just fun and interesting things. Almost ran into the funk due to negligence. Like in The Binding of Isaac, when you walk into a room that you knew had spikes in it, but you're in such a rush and you have such a high speed value at the time that you walk into them. And Edmund McMillan, wherever he is, he just laughs out loud to himself like Joaquin Phoenix. Gliding up the stairs, boys. And that takes us back here to the keep. And the keep is where one of the keys is, right? Let's see. Let's double check this shit. We got, yeah. Because there's one in the tower that I somehow managed to not grab. Which thankfully didn't upset anybody. But I believe it said there was one in the keep, right? So maybe the blue vines just aren't meant to be interacted with, son. We're blue, dabba dee, dabba da. Oh yeah, I remember this, by the way. This is the Blue Vines room that we came back to. Well, let's see if there's any new shit in the keep we can interact with these days. There was a locked door in the Chaos Theater, I just remembered. But we haven't found... I wonder if there was a key in there somewhere. Only the Paladin from OMG Paladin could know the truth. Alright, when you came... Okay, this leads back to the other area. Is this the keep that we're in? This is... Yeah, because the other area is the castle, right? Let's run down here and make sure. Castle Sansa. Alright, you talked in some weird distorted nonsense. So, I'm going to assume we're never going to discover any secret lore behind that. Seeing a high place makes the dragon goat lady want to jump kick up there. She's like a cat in that manner. She is real namely and pambly. I have a little cat in her. On her mother's side. Okay. That just led to that power up. Remember we had such a hard time getting across that with just our jump kicks? Yeah, that led to the boom pop pow power up. The meter maid is not to be humored. Yeah. I have a feeling plates are about to come flying at me. Yeah, I know. I can feel your malevolence. Alright, if I go back up here to the standing repose room, what was over there? I somehow almost didn't make it. Just realized I need to refill a bit of meter. I should have beat on that meter maid. For just a moment, a meter maid moment. Yeah, I remember coming in here and lowering this and making a joke about how Hidetaka Miyazaki invented shortcuts in 3D games. That led out here to where to cling. No, this wasn't the cling gym. This is where we got the bounce power up. I don't believe there would have been anything else of note in there. That's exactly how I wanted to get up there. It's exactly how I wanted to pilot the dragon goat lady. Yeah, that was in there. Right, or it was right there, and it got us up here, and then we busted through the floor where we could see some more. It worked. Nothing of note in here. See, why has it got that one little square spot making me think? Why has this game got to make me think? Because when I think is when I start getting in trouble. I think, therefore I am in fucking trouble, boys. Why ain't you gliding? Why? Why, dragon goat lady? I held the right trigger down, didn't I? This is an unglidable surface. It doesn't let you jump kick off of it either. I didn't even realize. Can she glide on the blue vine, though? Oh. I learned a valuable lesson. I also learned this motherfucker could get me my meter back. Ooh. Pop. Oh, because we shot the thing. We can't build meter with the big hits anymore because we shoot a beam out that eats meter. A meter eater, we call it. Yeah, it led back to here. Yeah, Castle Sansa. It was the keep, right? That it said it had a key. I don't recall seeing one here. There are these side hallways. These might be classified as antechambers. I remember coming in here and getting a heart piece container. And nothing else, James Roll. That led out to here. Oh, this is back up, yeah, where we talked about that shortcut. Okay. I'm building a 3D map inside my mind. At least I'm good at the game inside my mind. Okay, it's this room. Remember this room? And we saw the black hole. We were like, what are we supposed to do with that black hole? Also, there's some sort of dark orb floating up there. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay, so we can't land on the top of those because they've got a funk layer. I just realized there is another heart container. Yeah, we found one piece. The heart container was left in One Piece, son. Gold D. Roger. I'll start watching One Piece when they add the Dragon Goat Lady to their crew. I'm pretty sure there's an actual island they go to in One Piece that's got like proper Anthro characters, right? One of you One Piece otaku, let me know. The Mofu Kemono status of One Piece. You're like, well, I was going to, but you got too weebish for me, Uncle Tenfey. And I'm a One Piece otaku. Oh. Oh. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, no, sir. No, sir. Damn. And I was so fucking cool for that brief moment, son. Y'all were giving me such begrudging respect. Oh, I can't stop fucking up. Just the nanks aplenty. The culmination of our skills. You know, we could just do this. We need to just be wall gliding more. It's the, what's that thing called game developers hate? The zero-sum strategy or whatever. Where people min-max the fun out of a video game. Henry syndrome, they call it. Okay. Big lever gate. Big gate lever, I should have said. Hey, John Phillips, Sue's phone. Oh. HP for me. And beatings for you. Remember, with our marital prowess, son. Makes the dragon goat lady's attacks more powerful. Matrimony makes her stronger. Now, we could hit that thing and then, like, continue wall gliding. I guess that's what they want me to do. Oh, okay, we got the bounce attack effect. Why didn't you grab that? Lady! Cut me some slack. I realize I'm being punished. My insolence knows no bounds, but still. We got to work together. It takes two. Dragon Goat Lady. That's how we make amends. She stands in dignified repose, and I look at her with my eyes. It's a two-party system. Obliterate it in one fucking regular swipe. What's this here? A little bit of this. Ooh, a little bit of that. Grab that pole. Gotta pay the pole tax. Okay, what way do we want to go? That way. That away. Haha, this way, etc. Ain't gonna come to life and fight me? Is you? Might have to saunter my ass up here? Uh-huh. Trying to act like you don't notice me. Yeah, I see your shit, mister. My marital prowess knows no bounds, boys. If you want your Dragon Goat Lady to be powerful, you gotta put a ring on it. Okay, I did a fantastic fuck job. Right then, I'm telling you. Ooh, just gotta move the camera around, y'all. So that opened this. Well, I can't be offered a stool and not sat down. Even I might be getting tired of the quote-unquote bit. You talk to your friend. You recommended Tenfey to your friend, like when I was doing those Final Fantasy randomizers. You were like, yeah, this is my favorite YouTuber, Uncle Tenfey. Never a dull moment. And then I started uploading these Pseudoregalia videos, and you were like, oh God, I picked the worst time to introduce my friend, Uncle Tenfey. But then later, when you're nervously asking him about it around the water cooler at work, he's like, oh yeah, my favorite's when he plays that game and pretends to have the hots for the Dragon Goat Lady, son. So ironically, you're like, yeah, it's ironic, Uncle Tenfey, son. Like, rain on your wedding day there. Ha ha ha. Okay, let's see here. Uh-huh. Boom. Why you crowd giving me so many little meter boys? I got to dong up and become powerful. Okay. Oh. We're back here. Neat. My favorite. What did we fucking accomplish? We didn't find a key or anything, did we? Well, I mean, I know we didn't. We would have one in our inventory. Like, what was the... Maybe it opened something else up? Let's go straight across the hall. Alright, here's this little fella whose furniture got taken. Yeah, it's tragedy, buddy. A low down, dirty shame. Okay, this was another shortcut. I don't remember to where. Let's just take a look. Back to, oh yeah, down here, because it's across the hall from the professional outfit room. Well, we know the key is in the keep, so there's no reason to go wandering around other areas. Lest not your wandering Dragon Goat Lady eye deceive you. We're all the way back here. Nothing was accomplished. There's got to be something in that area over here now. Oh, did we open this big door? I just remembered the big door. The big door. Okay, let's do this just right. Cool gainer in the wrong direction. Alright, we're going to cool gainer up this thing, son. Major gainer. Reporting for duty. It was worth it. I was going to say, any secrets up there I need to be privy to. Well, the key's just sitting there for us to have in this big Zelda boss fight room. Maybe I'll... Okay, if the camera wasn't losing its mind, let's enjoy us a nice moment of respite. As the Dragon Goat Lady makes her way towards her objective. You know, we don't really watch her from the front as much. I wonder why. She becomes a spooky ghost sometimes. Yeah. Well, look at these tall-ass thrones. Pop. Major key. Well, I guess let's head back to the tower. Are we about to beat the game, boys? It's like at the end of my Breath of the Wild playthrough, son. The good times had to end eventually. They say even a Dragon Goat Lady may cry. I was supposed to be the one to fill your soul with mofu thighs. These are all funny Devil May Cry jokes. The Devil May Cry fans watching this are all clapping with one tear in their eye. Because they know. Well, we didn't 100% the game because we didn't fill up that heart container, and we probably missed 100 other things too, but we weren't really trying the 100%. We were just trying to have a good time. We had 100% of a good time, and that's the truth. As we're making our way towards what I presume to be the end of the game, there could be a whole nother chapter, but I don't know. Think about the times we shared with the Dragon Goat Lady, son. What was your favorite part? Leave it in the comments. Did you prefer the Au Natural saga, the Thigh High saga, the One Sleeve saga, or the Professional Dragon Goat Lady saga, son? Once again, to tie this to my TMVA Breath of the Wild, that would be the next one you'd show your friend who you were worried was going to be off-put by my strange mannerisms and tastes. And then he's like, man, I thought it couldn't get any better than him pretending to have eyes for that Dragon Goat woman. But then he met that fucking Birdman in Breath of the Wild, and you're like, oh God, I forgot Cass. I forgot Cass. If I ever play Final Fantasy IX, boys, you'll be ruined. There'll be no coming back from that one. Okay. Having the best fucking time getting to the top of this building, boys. Yeah. I'm too hung on the pole. Yep. Son, the purple and gold. I'm glad I got to use the purple and gold for one of the thumbnails. It was tough picking out some of the thumbnails. All right, boys. One key left. How are we going to pick it up? I mean, I guess we could like walk over here and just stand under it and jump. No, that's not good enough. What if we did like a major gainer and collected it that way? I think we can do it. All right, how far does she travel? She goes like that. Okay, we're going to skid. We got this, boys. Yeah! I should have asked you all to pause the video and vote. Like that time Miguel Magico tried to make that cat pants leap across the chasm and get the disc shield chime. All right, well, that's all 5 keys. I'm real curious if there's going to be like a final boss or a final area or what. So let's go up there together. Our loins have never been quite so girded. I see. Was that supposed to be dead silent? Like, that wasn't the video messing up. There was just no sound there that I heard. Admittedly, I do only have my right ear covered, but I mean, this isn't like a 3D shooter where you've got to worry about rescuing dogs from bear traps or Mr. X coming waffle stomping. I guess we just have to have faith. Ooh. Ah. Yeah. Oh, you know I got the major gainer into there, son. The pearly gates, son. The pearly... No, I stepped too close. My hubris. Oh, it didn't matter. What is this? Something memory? Hold on, I didn't quite read that. Let's try that again. Plus, it gives me another excuse to try to major gainer my way into there. Who? Oh, not quite. Not quite. Twice. We're 100 fucking miles away. I'm dragging this shit out too far. Distorted memory, I'm going to assume that's supposed to say. Okay. Yeah. More Zelda boss vibes I'm getting. Are we going to fight Manus or the Four Kings? What the hell? Oh, hey. I like your Frieza Death Crusher ball. Ow! Who the hell are you? Are you the princess that the little go fellers are worried about? I can see why. Real fucking lovely you are. Okay, we gotta be careful not to shoot too many things that we don't need to. Can we just beat on her? You don't understand the power of matrimony has made the Dragon Goat Lady quite powerful. Ooh. It's just like the... feels like a proper boss fight. The guy earlier in the game is more of a tutorial, son. I'm just saying. I like your distorted Amiga balls. Okay, the big sphere is chasing me. That one can't be fucked around with. Okay, this sphere is good. Where you going, Dollface? I ain't even done beating your ass. Oh gosh, you stayed perfectly outside of my range. Remember, we've got one free pip we can burn for a healing dong. Oh, come on, I slid through that. Fucking cheated. Don't you bow to me like we're having a quote-unquote duel in Dark Souls. Pissing me off. Alright, where's she at? She's doing some near bullshit. Let's get a quick healing on... Ooh. So I'm going to assume if you're good at the game, you can run here right at the beginning without all these like health power-ups and shit. It's probably like fighting Calamity Ganon in Breath of the Wild without doing any of the side quests. Oh yeah, don't forget we build meter back up as we beat her. Nothing says meter like when you got to beat her. Okay, I know your tricks. Scythe-haired princess. Oh god. I forgot I could slightly walk. This is the first time I've used that ability. Link-o-matic immunity. Deal with it. Ooh. Yeah, look at this advanced fucking dodging and shit. Oh no, please! Okay, hopefully that doesn't like reset the fight or any dumb nonsense like that. You think I can't get you with your crusher ball? Right on the edge, boys. The Dreambreaker awaited me. Okay, I don't want to burn meter for a heal right now. We need to get some more good hits on her. Hey, Dollface. Not quite enough for a full heal. Now we can, though. Ooh. Okay, she's going to go 3 times, I believe. Just like Bort before you, but I had to get hit right at the damn end. Not that I'm mad. Not that I'm mad. Never. 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 Never have I ever got mad at a game with a dragon goat lady in it. Did we do it? Okay. Well, we're back to the title screen. I guess that was the ending. The princess we were fighting, it seems like she's dreaming. So we're inside her dream. I guess that kind of explains why everything was so weird, son. Perfect explanation. Also, she referred to Sybil as a goat, bunny, cat lady. I guess that's one way to interpret it. The dragon goat lady, Sybil, I guess we should call her for this instance. She's like a Rorschach test, son. Everybody sees her slightly different, son. She always appears in the ideal form for the viewer. Well, that was fun. I'm looking forward to playing it more and learning the actual game. Maybe I'll do an epilogue episode and show you how good I am at the game if I ever do get good at it. Maybe I'll look up if there's any mods for this game. I can only imagine the mods for this game, son. But yeah, Pseudoregalia. It's weird that it has all this great music, but during the ending, quote unquote, and right here after the title theme played, it's just dead silent. But maybe that's part of the point. Maybe that's what they were trying to teach us about the dragon goat lady condition, son.